guys, welcome back to part 2 of making maple syrup. Last weekend we tapped all the trees and put all that sap inside of buckets. This weekend we are actually going to be taking all that sap, collecting it, and bringing it down to the sap house. Then, after that, we are going to boil all that sap, get all the bacteria out, and then even possibly jarring it. We don't know for sure. It's always a possibility. So let's get to it, guys. All right, we're just about to start the fire. Put some sap in here. We just started the fire. Now it's already starting to boil.
She's cooking. See, it takes just so long to get it cooked.
Alright, it is time to show you how the entire process works in making the sap and syrup. So, we clean this big container and we put all the sap in there. That sap will go down this tube, which we can, using this lever right here, we can lock it and close it and open it. And that can also go to the other container. It goes down into the sap house. Sorry if it's a little cloudy in here, it's pretty steamy. But once it comes into here, you can see the pole comes into here. You can see the pole goes up over here. There's another closing and opening valve. And then it goes inside this little pipe into here. So this is kind of a cool mechanic. This right here, this thing floats, and if I push it down, it'll come in faster. But if I pull it up, it'll completely stop. The sap will completely stop coming in. So that's pretty much a mechanic. But in here, you can't see it, but inside here, like over here, it goes in, and there's a tube that goes over there. You kind of see it. Actually, no, you can't whatsoever. Sorry about that. But in here, you can see this pole right here. You can see sticking up. That is another lock valve. There's a pole underneath there. You can kind of see the pole right there. So into here, this is all evaporating, and it will flow. It will flow down into the other region. Over there. There's 4 different regions, and this is all sap here. It's all boiling down, and you can see the pipes here. It all flows. But when it flows over there, there's a divider, an opening piece over there that you can't really see. But this region then flows over here in this corner. And in this corner, there's a hole right there. You can't see it in the corner. And that hole will flow into this quadrant, and it just goes back over here, and there's another hole, and then it goes back. So this whole thing is just a whole bunch of different rows, and it just goes back and forth, until it reaches over here, and then you can see there's more brown. And when it comes over here, every once in a while you will check to see if it's syrup or not. You can see there's more brown. And to see if it has more syrup, this pin in here will float. But as you can see, it's not floating, so it's not syrup quite yet. It has to be like around 30, 35.
32.
Or 32. Pour it back in to keep boiling. And then once it is syrup, you use this wood piece and you push all the syrup down this region over into here. And once it comes in here, you dump it into these. And then you carry all the syrup. You take this and you pour it inside here and let it sit. And then once you let it sit for long enough, you will bring that big container, 5-gallon container, into here. This, you can't see it really, but underneath here there's burners. And then you will boil it once again, and then jar it. So that's how the whole process works. Make us some maple syrup. Alright, the trailer just finished collecting all the sap, and we are about to pour it inside those containers that there it is. See it bouncing around in there. Maple syrup. Go. That goes all the way over into the tubes and the containers. Well, they're gonna plug it in, it's just gonna flow in. There we go. We're dripping.
Yeah, I know.
That's not good.
Going back to the barrel, that's okay. But let's get the barrel. I just shut up there. That's what I was afraid of. It might be person froze. Yeah.
So So we collected a total of 400 gallons of sap. 40 gallons of sap equals 1 gallon of maple syrup. So we collected 400, so that means we collected 10 gallons of syrup. This whole thing. 400 just collected 10 gallons. Inside milk containers, and then the milk containers have cloths inside. Those cloths will protect, well, not protect, let's say get rid of the bacteria and minerals, that leftover minerals inside of the sap, and then it becomes maple syrup. But after that process, we will boil it like once more, but not as thorough. Sadly, we are not going to be able to can or bottle the maple syrups today, and that's okay. I'll probably have another video showing you guys how to do that next time I come up, but I basically showed you guys how to do everything, so yeah. Oh, someone just came. Hello guys. I just wanted to say one more thing. I did say earlier that we're probably gonna make around 30 gallons today. I was way off. I was almost 20 gallons off. We made almost 50 gallons. 50 gallons of maple syrup. Like, that's just wild. Like, on a good year, we make like 200, 150. This year, we might even be able to make like 250. Like, that's just insane. It's just really cool how much we can help and do all these cool things. And so yeah, I mean, thank you for watching this video. It really helps with our YouTube channel, and if you learned something today, please like or subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.